We've got the full Thunderstruck team leaked and the full Thunderstruck icon team leaked already, and it looks how you'd expect. It looks like an insane group of players in the promo team. So we'll talk about it. Black Friday content is not far away. It's already leaked, by the way. The whole team being leaked on a Friday before the promo is very rare, which does tell me a couple things that we'll talk about in today's video. We also have a new promo leaked. It's called Winter Champions. We'll talk about that too. You have some details about that promo. And also in this video today, I'm going to have the 75 by 100 pack, 87 by 2 pack, and the hero pack to open, all for today's video. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount at the end. So if you want to stick around for that, we will be opening those. And then today also, I'm going to be playing champs and probably making a video on the second channel because I still love these tactics. These tactics have made the game so much more enjoyable for me. I'm also trying Mullen, so that video should come out the next couple days here. And you might say, artist on Harry Kane, you know, that's terrorism football worthy right there. That's terrorism FIFA. Artist on Harry Kane. You know what? I was like, okay, 73 sprint speed, 83 sprint speed, or what is that? What's the max? Like +7 now or +8? 73, 81 sprint speed. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? It's the pace in this game. If you don't have 99, doesn't matter, right? Let's give him the biggest agility boost we can give him. And you know what? He was kind of performing really well for me. Now keep in mind it was in Division 6, so that's not much of a indicator on anything. But you know what? Fuck it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff leaked and a lot of stuff to talk about with the market too. So we'll get into everything right now. Let's begin with, first of all, by saying, hey, thanks for being here. I love you all. Sasha Bowie came out today, and well, he looks pretty good. 4-star skills, technical plus on a right back isn't the most insane, but I do like with this promo, you can see where their world ranking is. So I was actually talking about yesterday how we might be able to make some investments based on who the best players are. Funnily enough, that's now accessible to like everybody because they can see what the world ranking is. What? Wait a minute. Wait, it moves? All right, let's see what this next line says here. Okay. It's going to go through all of the upgrades, isn't it? Wow. I can't believe how just dog shit these... So the upgrade path is there if you want to see that. We'll keep on this page until the upgrade path fully scrolls through. But yeah, I was going to talk about how we can make some investments based on some knowledge on who the best FIFA pros are. Turns out that's not going to be the case because you can actually see the world ranking on their cards, which is kind of a cool thing for them. But for us, the investment tip's probably out the window now. But I mean, yeah, guys, these menus, the legacy code on this shit, I mean, I can't even imagine how annoying it must be for a new dev to hop on and have to code through this bullshit. But yeah, it also has 5 squads, so your duplicate storage, you know, shove one up your ass. But then also there was this nice change, which was Maxi Morales and Dante Venzer, who only 1 squad needed for these cards, which is very nice. Just an 83 rated squad, very easy to do. That's very nice. I like that a lot. Can't complain about that at all. I wish we saw those more often, more really easy cards to get, but maybe we will now that the game's a little further on. Okay, let's get on to the leaks now. The title of the video today is Thunderstruck, obviously, has been leaked. Our first couple players, Gyökeres and Zico. So that obviously drew a lot of hype today because Thunderstruck last year was one of the best promos in the game. And this is kind of the funny thing to me is that once we saw these and, you know, we had the whole of both teams leaked already, people were very hyped on Twitter. People were excited for what's to come for Black Friday. It turns out that last year, Thunderstruck was a very good promo for us and for the, you know, average user, basically. It was one of the better promos of the year for them. And oh, look, you created a hyped up promo because you made it good. Rocket science, I know. If they drop Total Rush next year, is it going to be hyped up? No, because it sucked this year. Almost like if you made it good this year, even if people weren't hyped up for it beforehand because it was new and we didn't know what to expect, but you still made it good, next year would come around and we'd be hyped up for it. Funny how that works, but yeah, we got these two, and then that was the only 2 individual leaks we got because we got the whole teams after this. And actually, I take that back. We did get Mbappe leaked, so okay, I mean, we don't be able to see this card ever, so who gives a shit? But same as in FC24, players and icons on Thunderstruck are upgradable based on their team's performances. So if you weren't familiar with last year's promo, yes, Real Madrid, per se, here would need to get wins for Mbappe to potentially get upgraded, and that will be the same thing this year again. And to me, the team-based upgrades are better just because of the fact that injuries don't matter. If a person never plays, they won't get a goal or an assist. So if it's based on a goal or an assist upgrade, then you don't have to worry about that. Just team upgrades. So I always appreciate that. But here is the whole list of Thunderstruck players we've got coming in a whole week, which we'll talk about why I think we have this whole team leaked already. But okay, let's look through all of this here. We've got Mbappe. Stats or predictions, by the way. We have no idea what they're going to be yet. ADB's in there. Wrighton, Valverde, Phil Foden, Payor makes it in. Archawi, Gundogan, Saliba. There are are so many cards here, by the way. Some of these will be SBCs. It's including SBCs and objective cards, so keep that in mind as well. I'm sure we'll know what SBCs will be coming out as we get closer, but Marcus Rashford, Barella, Gyökeres, we saw already. Koundé, Konate, Isak's in there, Kim Min-jae, Reinders, CDK, Wilfred Zaha, keep going, Conor Gallagher, Olise makes it in, who, does that say 660 defending? Put that guy right back, and then Kolo Muani also in there as well. So that's the full Thunderstruck team leaked, and it's a very, very good set of players. I want to be excited about this. I really do. I can't until we see better content. I just can't get too into it. If the free-to-play player is just fucked over here, then I don't care, right? But I think last year that wasn't the case, so hopefully that continues again this year where, hey, it's just a good, rewarding, all-around promo, and that would be awesome to see because I think this game needs it, and I think it's going to be that, honestly, because we have these leaks already, and that's what I'm talking about now after we get done with these icons, because we have the full icon team leaked as well, and there's just like tier 1 icons everywhere. Zidane, Zico, Hullet, Mateus, Raul, Vieira, Jorginho makes it in. We've got Wayne Rooney and Desai, and going over to the left here, we have got Thuram there too. It is an insanely good icon promo team, and I think that we have these leaks already because I think EA know that the game is not doing as well as they would hope. I genuinely think EA are well aware of that. I think it's confirming that to me over the past couple weeks to stuff that we've seen so far. So my guess is that we have these leaks right now because they want to drive up hype for next Friday, because they're like, hey, don't forget, you know, don't forget, we're still here. We got this promo coming next week. Don't forget about us. I know you're not playing very much right now, but hey, don't count us out. We'll be here. We're gonna have a great promo next Friday. That's why these leaks are already happening. Or that could be absolute nonsense. Okay, I have no idea, but that just seems to me why we'd have them already a week in advance. Obviously, it's very rare to see that. And here's this tweet from Sheriff here. You know, you got the icon team, the player team, obviously Flash SBCs, including challenges and flashbacks as well for Flash SBCs, which obviously Talisca was leaked yesterday, I want to say, right? So that card will be in there, I'm sure. Upgrades based on their team's performances and also multiple mini releases as well, which honestly, nothing here indicates anything like super player rewarding. You know, multiple mini releases, like if you're not spending money, who really cares about that? The upgrades, sure, the Flash SBCs, like that could be cool, but where are we getting the fodder from? That stuff might not be possible to see being leaked, but I'm just really hoping that this could help because I do think they need this promo to be good, and if not, it's going to be very, very interesting to see where this game goes if Thunderstruck sucks, because if Thunderstruck sucks, it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Okay, here's that upgrade path as well. The base there is Marcus Rashford. Win 2 games in the next 5 domestic league matches. Get +2 new playstyles and a role plus. I'm assuming every card will have a playstyle plus then. That would be my guess, because both of these upgrades do not have a playstyle plus, so I'm gonna assume that there wouldn't be one, that every card would probably have one, right? And then score 6 goals in the next 5 domestic league matches, you get a +1 overall and a new role plus. So to me, it looks like most cards will get a +2 here as well, which also helps with kind of the coolness, I guess, of the promo, because when these cards come out, they'll even be better than what it shows pretty much very quickly, actually. 5 domestic league matches. And then next up here is this promo, which is going to be called Winter Champions. And it was very confusing on Twitter. People had no idea what was going on. It was very confusing. I did some digging and I kind of know what it is now. So this player here, by the way, Gundogan's confirmed. So Gundogan's going to be in the Winter Champions promo. This card design is confirmed to be the card design as well. So what it is going to be promo players who are near the top of the table or on teams that are near the top of the table, right? And if that team of the player finishes at the top of the league table by January 3rd, they will get 2 inform upgrades +1 play style. So my guess is you'll end up seeing cards from Man City and Liverpool, right? Probably those 2 teams you would guess. Top 2 then in Serie A, top 2 in La Liga, top 2 in, well, actually might be like top 4 or 5 in Serie A. They're all separated by what, like just a couple points. But theoretically, you'd see like the top 2 in a lot of these top 5 leagues, you'll see a Winter Champions card for. It'd be cool to see actually like a lot of other leagues out there potentially get some cards like, I don't know, when was the last time we saw a Swiss League promo player, a Colombian League promo player, right? I don't even know if it's in the game actually at this point. An Argentinian League promo player, right? You just never see see that. And the reason is because they don't sell packs. And of course, the chemistry system right now doesn't really help that type of player either, which is a whole nother problem. But it would be cool to see a promo of like 25 players, and most of the players are actually kind of from other leagues out there. Maybe give them chemistry boost too, or like they'll always get +3 chemistry, right? That would be really cool to see. What's probably going to happen is going to be like 4 Man City players, 5 Liverpool players, and like only the top 5 leagues in it. That probably is going to be the case. Yeah, that's going to be the Winter Champions promo. Now, I think it's going to be like a team along with Thunderstruck or along with Winter Wildcards. One of the two. It seems like that's what it's going to be. My guess would be Winter Wildcards because it's like the January 3rd is when the upgrade time slot ends there. So my guess would be it would come out maybe like the beginning of December or the middle of December, even possibly. More in lines with like the Winter Wildcard promo. I think this is still a few weeks away now, but that was leaked today and it's kind of an interesting concept. I don't know how it's going to look. Hopefully it ends up being okay. And also AC's list of Thunderstruck players has a couple more players that we didn't see yet. Saka was not in that screenshot, so Saka's in there, I guess. Also, where was it? Yeah, Baumgartner, was he not in there? I think that Savanier was not in there. Going down here, we got remember Robert Huth, by the way? This isn't who it is, but Robert Huth, wow, what a legend. Bryce Mendez, was he there? I don't think so. Jagrova wasn't there. Ekatike also wasn't there. So a couple more players also in the team that we didn't see yet. And we should know who the SBCs will be in the coming days, be my guess. And a couple random World Tour player leaks here before the end of the season. We've got Lamar, who should be a really nice card, actually. If those happen to be his stats, I'm not sure they're the confirmed stats. He doesn't say here, but those are some crazy stats there. And also, we have got Clement Longley as a hyperlink, actually, between those two. But yeah, apparently SBC or objective, don't know yet, but that's kind of another random leak we've got so far in just the past few hours here. And then also Xabi Alonso, his official stats have been leaked, and these are what they look like. Long ball plus 80s everywhere. It's a pretty good card. It's not too insane, but long ball plus is always great. The icon links are huge too, so I mean it depends what his price is, but that is what his official card does look like there. And once again, me, I did not see this tweet, and that is a Lamar official stats and playstyle plus. So this is his official stats here. Not quite as good as the Sheriff tweet, but still a very good card. Relentless plus isn't great. And then Longley as well, his official card here is this should be an objective, I'm assuming. 78 pace, no playstyle plus. It's an okay card. And Hendricks is an objective here, also been leaked, and that's a very good card. Also his official stats too. 84 pace, 86 defending there, but no playstyle plus, but still pretty damn nice. Basically the point is here though, is a lot of content is coming out. And before I even get into what I was going to say there, Fut Freeze right now has price leaks for SBCs coming out, which is insane that we now have these, by the way. But this is pretty much exactly what Bowie's price was. 155k, his price is 163, so it's right around the same. And Talisca 165 says Fut Freeze. Xabi Alonso 450k, Christ all fucking mighty. And Lamar 60k. So my guess is, yeah, these prices are going to be right on what they are going to be, so take that for what you will. I want to talk about just a lot of content has been leaked and a lot of content's coming out, and I think that the reason it's all leaked so soon is because they want to keep that in your mind for the course of this week. I don't know if they can afford any more time really to be like dilly-dallying around because players are leaving the game. Could that be a conspiracy? Yes, it could be. It definitely could be, but that's what I think is going on here. And don't forget, there's also a Vinny Player of the Month potential over the next couple weeks, right? Honestly, we're going to be looking at a market that's going to be continuing to drop until Black Friday comes out. However, I'm leaning more and more towards pretty much Black Friday day, or maybe even before. It could be before. My guess would be like the Friday of Black Friday. That weekend is probably going to be actually a great time to buy cards. I actually think it's going to be. That will be my best educated guesses of right now. That could change, but if I'm gonna make my prediction, it's gonna be, yeah, we're actually gonna have a pretty good buy time around Black Friday, because if there is menu content in this game and we do have a bit of a revival of it, there's gonna be a lot more demand on cards, because right now the demand on cards is extremely low. People are not playing this game as much right now. That will contribute a lot towards a market rise if we get on the other side of that. So we will see. If content sucks, then we might not see that, but if content comes out, it's pretty rewarding, pretty good. Similar to what last year was, I think we will see that bounce back pretty well. And fodder, again, guys, I don't see how this does not rise. I just don't see it. I can't imagine how this does not go up. 89's at 17.5. I mean, good lord. 90's at 24.25. I can't imagine how this does not rise. I love the high-rated stuff. Like, the high-rated stuff is a guarantee to make coins in a matter of time. I'm just gonna say the same thing I've been saying for the last, like, week, pretty much. I'm gonna reiterate myself, and I think it's a great buy. Okay, guys, read your comments comments and we will open our packs. Tommy Zuka says, nah, not everything has to be achievable by casuals. You should be rewarded for putting more time in or being better. So I think Felix and Richarlison are a nice addition. Game is still dead and I quit it anyways. But maybe I didn't say this well yesterday. I do think that yes, that's a good addition to the game in terms of like, I'm fine with not everything being achievable by casuals. I think that that is a thing you almost have to a certain extent, but I would like there to be ways of the casual and the no money spent casual. And by casual, I mean guys who probably aren't the actual casuals, more like the one level above that, but like our no money spent guys who probably watch YouTube videos around FIFA, right? Who some of you guys probably are. Those guys should be able to still get great content. And there's no way for you to go out and get a Joao Felix that is as good as him, really, and grind up to get him. Maybe you could argue somehow you could do that through, I mean, SBC somehow, but I don't know how you'd even do it feasibly. But I just want there to be like a similar level of rewarding for gameplay and also content players out there. I love the two separate like ways to play the game. You can play gameplay, the content way, both, or you can do both if you want to, which you can have a great team doing that way. I think they should embrace that more, not kind of pit each other against each other, if that makes sense. Victor E. Barbo says, you sound like the InfoWars guy. If if that's Alex Jones, I don't know what, you're smoking the good shit, pal. And then Chingy from Australia, I got the feeling that most people getting 22 wins won't have any need for those cards. And that's a pretty good point. You're probably not going to need those cards. I doubt those teams will be too much upgraded with those players, but you know, I'm sure some people out there will get a nice little boost with that Joao Felix card. But Zed Luciano, so let me get this straight. EA will compensate those who intentionally took advantage of a description error and get a base icon pack, as well as the hero from the initial pack opened. But when they say you're seeing this because you logged on X amount of times, the fact that that isn't free is criminal, absolute BS. And I think what he's trying to say here is just like, you'll reward people for taking advantage of your fuck up, but then people who actually are loyal to your game, you don't reward them. And yes, that's exactly right. Okay, it's time to open our packs. We also have a 100K pack to open too, so we're gonna open that right this second and see if we can get a walkout or a promo card. No promo card because no walkout. Skip, please. Okay, 87 by 2. Can we get anything in this at all? It's no promo card because it never will be ever. Center mid, Norway. That's gonna be Martin Odegaard. Can we get anything else? That's half decent. We get right. Okay. 75 by 100. I hope we get a walkout. If we don't, I might smash my PC into 1,000 pieces. We do get a walkout. Right wing, England's. That's going to be Lauren James, maybe? Who could this be? No, that's me, Beth Mead, Empire. Okay. So a couple walkouts and an informed Zagovia. Ferland Mendy. Wow. We actually packed Ferland Mendy. You know what? That, I'm going to take that. That might be a better pull than I could get from almost anything in this. No bullshit. That's like packing an icon. And okay, base hero pack. I will take literally anything. If it's Bompastor or Lizarazu, I might once again smash my PC into 1,000 pieces. Center back, Argentina. And that's going to be Javier Mascherano. And that's not what we want to see. All right. Well, that's that. All right. I don't know what I expect. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. I love you all. Peace.